Before there was LucasArts, there was the Lucasfilm Games division. Founded in 1982, the fine folks at Atari and Parker Brothers were busy making Star Wars games, while a fledgling developer focused on the doomed Atari 5200 and Atari PCs with games like Ball Blazer and the sci-fi Rescue on Fractalus, which used the math behind fractals to generate interesting planetscapes. These early titles were not published by Lucas, but by companies like Atari and Activision. That changed in 1987 with Maniac Mansion, an adventure game that bridged the point-and-click with a parser using the SCUM engine, which was short for Script Creation Utility for Maniac Mansion. With weird characters and multiple protagonists, Lucasfilm Games found a hit, and one they published. SCUM was used for many more adventures like Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, Loom, and Lucas properties like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It was in 1990 when the LucasArts persona came into bloom, with Secret of Monkey Island, gaining momentum with a sequel to Maniac Mansion called Day of the Tentacle. Released in 1993, it used the recently consumer-adopted CD-ROM technology to add voice to its resident weirdos.
It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great.
The adventure came to a crawl in the late 90s, with Full Throttle and Grim Fandango getting critical acclaim, but not the market share they once had.
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Lucas also dabbled in the military space in the 80s and 90s with games like PHM Pegasus, Strike Fleet, and Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe. LucasArts resurrected the Secret Weapons briefly in 2003 with Secret Weapons over Normandy. Then there's Star Wars. Game Trailers has done a multi-part retrospective of these games, but it's impossible not to call out standouts like the CD-ROM Rebel Assault, the X-Wing and TIE Fighter titles, the first-person Dark Forces and the Jedi Knight series it spawned, the immense MMO Star Wars Galaxies, and BioWare's Knights of the Old Republic. In 2004, Jim Ward, a VP of Marketing, Online, and Global Distributions at Lucasfilm, became the head of LucasArts. He pushed Star Wars with Battlefront, Republic Commando, movie tie-ins, and a rushed Knights of the Old Republic 2. The company would also dabble with other brands like the amusement park sim Thrillville and Mercenaries, one of the earliest GTA clones. And no Lucas franchise was safe from being Lego-fied, with Star Wars and Indiana Jones hunting down gold bricks en masse. By 2008, Jim Ward had left and the company faltered, with flops like Fracture, and big games like The Force Unleashed and its sequel being overwhelmingly underwhelming. On the MMO side, Galaxy shut down, and the Old Republic was a mighty blip that didn't stick. Star Wars Connect didn't deliver, and the LEGO games just kept pace. In 2012, LucasArts rekindled our interest with Star Wars 1313, a next-gen badass look at Star Wars, but hopes were dashed in April 2013 when Disney, who had recently acquired the entirety of the Lucas Group, shuttered the studio. We know there will be more Star Wars games, and Monkey Island lives on, but after 2 decades, the LucasArts we knew is no more, leaving behind a legacy of great memories.